Co, Oshta evening, Wado, hello, good evening. Thank you for watching. So, the panic and the fallout over the EBT stuff, and also just like the government shutdown in general, this is not the time to panic. It is actually the wake-up call that everybody needs to not be dependent on the government. So, what does that look like? It looks like not requiring any assistance from the government, and it takes some getting used to, lifestyle changes, not reaching for those snacks, whatever it is, the processed foods and things. It's time to go and follow people who make low budget meals, or people who basically who cook from scratch. Go purchase a package of seeds and see what you can do about growing some winter items. Put some potatoes in a bucket. Take those steps towards sustainability. It doesn't matter what you believe, whose side of whatever you're on, who's right, who's wrong. It does not matter. What matters is as a society, we have become very heavily dependent on it. I was there, dude. I was there getting ice cream. I was there eating all the snacks, the Doritos, the Fritos, the everything, right? Instead of making lasagna from scratch, I was getting the frozen, and I was irked when I didn't have the money to do that. No, I was not on government assistance. We were just on the struggle bus. And unfortunately, I did not have the wherewithal. I did not have anybody telling me and guiding me. You need to be sustainable. You need to not buy those prepared foods. Those are think of it as Dave Ramsey says, entertainment, eating out. We were eating out so much. We were trying to keep up with the Joneses, dude. We were going here, there, everywhere. It's my husband's medicine machine, dispensing his medications so we don't forget. It's a hero machine, by the way. So if you are interested in it, or you need one, or somebody does, get it. It's great. You think you won't forget. Oh yeah, you forget, right? But anyway, but you got to keep track of that machine, because it will dispense the wrong thing sometimes. And then you got either the wrong amount, or if you have more than one thing in there, it'll dispense the wrong ones at the wrong time sometimes, because it's a machine, right? Things happen. But anyways, so you have to be, again, self-sufficient, right? We don't just blindly trust this machine over here. We actually count it. We've also taught our son how to count what his dad takes as well, because he needs to know. And I mean, it's life-threatening, this medication for my husband. But anyways, so I had nobody telling me to do that, dude. Nobody guiding me here's what hydroponics is, or here's how to start some potatoes. Here's how to do sweet taters, or just regular taters. Here's onions. Nobody needs to be buying onions, man. Nobody needs to be buying taters, right? But you can go out there and just get you a sack of flour and start making your own crackers. You can also, make your biscuits, make your gravy. You don't need to get the packaged gravy. It does not take long at all to make gravy, I'm going to tell you. And it's not hard to do. What else can you do? Chips. You can make your own chips. Oh my God. Me and our son, we made our own chips. And what? We will never go back. But I can tell you this. Chips is not a food group in our home. Okay? You've got to start biohacking your way into feeling better. And once you do that, you'll realize how often you go for those drinks, those snacks and things. You shouldn't be sitting there watching TV and eating anything. So those snacks that you would get to watch your shows on the TV or your movies or whatever it is, you shouldn't be doing that, because it's called mindless eating. So you won't even be aware. That commercial, can you eat just one? Yeah, you're not aware of how much you're eating, and then you're going to go eat supper, or you're going to eat another meal practically after supper, or whatever it is. And you should not be eating after a certain time of night. So if you feel hungry all the time, or whatever it is, you got parasites. You've got to cleanse those parasites out of your body. And you've also got some emotional eating habits that's usually tied to either trauma or bad habits. okay? The way we were raised and stuff. Come on, we were raised on that Southern food and everything, eating dessert after everything. You know, like, is there a dessert after breakfast? Or breakfast is a dessert because you got them pancakes with the syrup and everything. It's a pancake, cake in a pan, and you're adding some sugary syrup on it, you know, or preserves or whatever it is. But yeah, and then also cut back on fillers, because I mean, you know, you got carbs and stuff that's just like chilling in your system, and our bodies cannot really provide good fuel off of those carbs. I'm not telling you to go carb free. I'm not telling you to do any certain diet. What I'm telling you is, as a society, we eat a ton of like breads and fries and pastas and all these heavy, super heavy things that our bodies spend a lot of time on digestion and not repair when it should be doing that. But anyway, I could do a whole other thing on that, and maybe I will. But don't have to go, honey. Kage iwi and a good shit on us. Till we meet again. Love you, mean it.